left-hand corner, 57% from the field and 20 for 39. Those are tough to overcome. Well, that's my opening comment. You talk about the efficiency of this Boston Celtics offense, and you know the volume in which they shoot the.
Okay. Shit, I think we live. Hold on. Let me see. And let me know if y'all can hear me. All right. Shit. I don't even know where my YouTube chat is. Anyways, bro, shit, let me know if y'all can hear me, bro. Do your homework on. I still don't know how to work this because this is day 2 of the stream. But it's fine because shit, that's what this whole process is for, you know what I'm saying? Just like anything else in life, you get better as time goes on, but you'll never get better if you don't take the first step to get better, right? Do your homework on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for the ride. Hope y'all down for the ride. You know what I'm saying? You know what I like to say on this on day 2, even though it's day 2, you know what I like to say. If y'all rocking with me, I'm rocking with y'all. I don't give a damn if it's one of y'all in the chat. I came here to react to these videos, and I went live so y'all can help me react to these videos. You dig what I'm saying? This is day 2 of a freestyle reaction live stream. I don't know if I want to call it a marathon, but I'm just trying to gain some traction on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a... Stupid. I'm just trying to gain some traction on this channel. We trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Trying to make some money. Trying to get D a second income. Do your homework on Chef Boy needing a second income. Help me get there. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, we're about to go back into this NBA Youngboy reaction video. Actually, well, it's my boy Mac Moolah reacting to NBA Youngboy's documentary, so we about to go back to that. I stopped at the 50-minute mark, so...
If Vaughn was still alive, he'd be joking around on...
That's loud as a motherfucker. Shit. Turn that shit down. Was this the one? Here it is right here.
TikTok ads changed everything for us.
All right,
We've generated over
let me know if this
100,000
audio is
leads,
good
which has
because,
converted into over 40,000
I'm
sales
still
for
trying
our
to
pet
figure this
insurance
shit
policies.
out.
My name is
I'm still
Trey
trying to figure
Farrow.
out
I am the
this
CEO of
dumbass
Spot Pet Insurance.
background
TikTok's
off, bro.
Smart Plus
If y'all
AI-powered
know how to
automation.
get this dumbass background off on OBS, bro, please let me know because this shit is irritating the fuck out of me and it's messing my camera quality up. So please let me know if you know how to take this shit off, bro. Or I'm retiring from this shit already. Do your homework or I'll quit this shit if this dumbass background don't come off in the next shit by New Year. Now, without further ado, I already introduced you to my boy Mako yesterday. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite men to react to. I don't know why I say men. Why I said men. That kind of sounded weird. But this is one of my favorite YouTubers to react to, bro. He reacted to the NBA YoungBoy documentary. I started this last night, but I actually got tired by the time I was on Cuban Leaf number 2. So we back to finish this. Without further ado, my boy Mako. Take it over, young slime.
From this tattoo, I'm just saying it like that.
Take it, slime. You know what I'm saying?
Big game, shooting the score.
Yeah.
It's good.
Perhaps he's referring to a different murder, or maybe he's false claiming the murder of Corn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Stop it. Get some help.
They call you Scully, you claiming bodies on Clubhouse, and you got a tattoo of a gun going in the skull.
Cornell, but arguably, if shooting the car up caused the death directly, then you could argue it's legitimate for him to claim responsibility for the murder. But what we do know is that Scully had discussed numerous incidents where he was shot and almost lost his life, as he proudly states that at least one person who shot him is indeed dead.
That situation when you got shot in the face, that was the craziest that you...
That dead.
Oh.
He ain't coming back. Just leave him in the past.
So why are you...
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I doubled down on that. Damn, well, what the hell?
Don't
bro?
be surprised if YoungBoy get locked up for a RICO in the next 5-10 years. Don't be surprised. Please don't.
Another
Okay.
4K Trey member called Who Gang
Thank you.
Tay Life, or Tayski, whose name will become very familiar as this video progresses, also rapped in his 2024 song Blockbender, featuring the young 4K Trey affiliate 38 Young'un, how someone had tried to follow them on the interstate, so they shot them with a Draco, seemingly describing the events that preceded the death of Nell. Ultimately, before the year would come to an end, the 4K Trey shooters would allegedly catch one more body, this being yet another occasion where the motive for the murder went years back, proving that when it comes to NBA 4K Trey, Get Back really has no expiry date.
This the 9th body they say YoungBoy got something to
Like
do
the
with.
murder of Lil Dave's alleged killer, the motive of the next murder would also stem back to YoungBoy's past, more specifically, the murder of his cousin Boozilla in November 2016. The murder was never officially solved, but rumors quickly begun circulating who might have been responsible. One name that surfaced early was FL Dusa, a rapper from a clique called Forever Loyalty,
Fuck going on?
who would later become
Okay. That's really crazy how somebody could be free and catch multiple bodies, bro. Like, that's given like the government be letting these niggas do this shit, bro. Hey, low-key be letting these niggas do this shit, bro. Because if you think about it, bro, what is stopping these niggas from arresting motherfuckers? Or what is stopping these niggas from pulling any camera? Like, bro, America got like, I don't think we like number 2 or like top 5 in CCTV footage as far as like across the country, bro. How the hell aren't we catching none of these niggas, man? How the hell is there still fucking kids missing? It's still perverts and rapists and on the loose. Like, bro, what are we doing, bro? This is an evil world, bro. Like, And I'm gonna make y'all come to realize that. I know y'all probably realize that, but I'm gonna make y'all come to really realize how evil this world is. 9 times out of 10, most of the bad shit that happen in this world, the devil's behind it, bro. You gotta think his job is to destroy, conquer, to see, to cause chaos, bro. And we are living in the most chaotic times right now, bro. Do your research on that. You know what I'm saying? Do your research on me saying on the stream yesterday, we living at the beginning of the end times with this shit, bro. I hope y'all know that.
I'm closely affiliated with TBG, with Dusa dropping numerous songs with TBG artists like Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi. Dusa and Boozilla had been beefing.
Look at that. Where the nigga teeth at? I just see 2 teeth at the top, bro. Where the nigga teeth at?
Heavily in the lead up to his death, with Boozilla dissing Dusa in his July 2016 song Forgive Me, rapping how Dusa was scared to walk through the South and that they were laying down the law in their area. And following Boozilla's death, the comment section of the song's music video would fill up with replies mocking him for making these statements, which implied that Dusa had in fact not been scared to walk through the South and had in fact come through to kill Boozilla. But despite these rumors, Dusa was never officially connected to Boozilla's murder. In early 2017, the Baton Rouge police would arrest 2 men in connection to the murder, Trayshawn Coates and Monty Carey, but these arrests wouldn't amount to much, as both men were ultimately not indicted by the grand jury, who left the door open for more evidence to be found in the future. Unfortunately, such evidence would seemingly never come, and officially the case remains unsolved.
Exactly, bro. Devon just hit it right on the nail. You can be arrested and charged for a murder from however long ago. So why would you ever in your life get on Instagram talking about a murder that you did?
They be, bro,
on the 10th of December,
it be them demons, bro. I'm trying to tell you that don't be them, bro. That be the demons, bro. You gotta think they trying to profess and proclaim this shit through whatever vehicle of whatever low human individual there is that we're talking about in this case, like street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not saying all of them, bro, because that kind of come off as disrespectful, but like the ones that really be out here involving, intertwining their energy and all this sadistic ass shit, bro, that is not them half of the time. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? Like the person that they granny or they mama be saying that they is when they be passing and stuff, that's them. The side that they be trying to hide from their granny, bro, that don't be them. That be Darth Maul. You know what I'm saying? That be the adversary, bro. I want y'all to know that. I'm going to keep reiterating that. As I keep spamming these lives, bro, and gaining traction on this channel, y'all going to see how much I'm going to reiterate this shit because y'all need to get it. Not because I'm slow or I'm retarded, but because y'all need to get this shit, bro.
December 2021, a murder would...
And then I used to think that niggas who did that really didn't kill nobody because y'all would be locked up. And then these niggas start getting locked up for the actual murder that they talking about. And it's like, okay. Like, y'all short yellow bus kids, for real. Like, on bro grade. Like, y'all
take place that, at least in online theories, would later be connected to the murder of Boozilla. That night around 6 p.m, a 22-year-old man named Michael Riley was gunned down while sitting in a car at the intersection of River Road and Brightside Drive. But what would make this murder particularly tragic was that Riley had been sitting on the backseat of the car together with his 5-year-old nephew, who would also get hit during the shooting. And both Riley and his nephew would die from their injuries.
We're told the victims were 22-year-old Michael Riley and his nephew.
Hey, and I promise you, last night I was OD, bro. I stayed on this hoe for like 3 hours, bro. I'm probably going, I'm at 15 minutes right now. I'm going to do an hour and 30 max, all right? I'm fully energized right now. I done said that on the last stream, but by the time we got to that second Cuban, nigga, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me and I'll bear with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that I keep looking over here. I'm used to my camera being on the right side. Like, my monitor is fucking huge, bro. Just bear with me, bro. I'm getting used to all this shit. Hopefully, in the future, we can play these clips back and y'all could be like, damn. We can all reflect on this shit together and be like, damn, this nigga came a long way. You remember when this nigga was saying that he used to his camera be on this side, but really he looking at his cell phone OB. He really looking at his cell phone OBS. Cause a nigga look good. You know what I'm saying? I hope all y'all have a good day or had a good day. I'm excited right now. That's why I gotta get this Cuban together, because I need to calm down. I'm a little too antsy. You know what I mean? But we gonna get back into this reaction, bro. I'm just really excited to be here, and I hope y'all excited to be here. I hope y'all had a great day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, let's do this. Let's
5-year-old Carson
this,
Riley.
You know what I'm saying?
Officials say both victims were passengers in a car.
The police would soon come to a conclusion that this had been a targeted attack, but they weren't aware of any suspects or motives.
Individuals that pulled up next to this vehicle and opened fire intended to shoot the individuals that were in this car.
Police not yet able to pinpoint a motive or any suspects. This, the latest investigation in a record year for homicides.
This double murder, too, has gone
Unfortunately, somebody said yes, but it's all online. See, detectives might not be able to use an interview to get you arrested. Maybe you don't do a life sentence because you said something in an interview. But maybe a detective was looking at a completely different suspect until they heard what you said on your fucking interview. And then they be like, oh, well, let's check his phone records. Let's check his whereabouts. Let's check the cameras and see if they fit the description here. Let's check people he know. Let's check his friends. Let's go interview them and see if we can get a witness. Like, that's how cases get solved, because stupid ass, like, that's dumb.
solved, but online sleuths would eventually come up with some interesting theories. A key role in these theories points to yet another 4K Trey affiliate called BB4L Nolan, a son of a legendary underground rapper from Baton Rouge called Percy Keith, and allegedly a nephew of none other than the rapper Kevin Gates. Nolan had been making a career as a rapper since about 2019, when he was released from juvie at just 14 years old. But it was his 2022 song, Come Here, that would pique the interest of online sleuths, as he rapped some truly wild lyrics about catching someone in traffic before adding how it's F that little boy too. The streets would talk, and eventually rumors begun spreading online that these lyrics were Nolan talking about the murder that was Get Back for Boozilla. And given how detailed these lyrics were, it was only a matter of time before they were connected to the double murder of Michael Riley, who was also known by his nickname Smiz, as well as the death of his nephew. But the most shocking thing is that Youngboy himself would allegedly mention and confirm these murders in songs that released over the next year. The first example came only 2 months later in the track Neighborhood Superstar from his joint album with DaBaby titled Better Than You. In this song, Youngboy would brag about turning the beats of his music into homicides and ending his second verse outright saying that he left 9 bodies in his town. However, the hit on Smiz that took the life of his 5-year-old nephew would seemingly be directly referenced much later in his December 2022 song titled This Not a Song, This For My Supporters, where Youngboy updates his body count to 12 before adding how there's also 1 child dead, who Youngboy seemingly isn't including in his overall body count, this child allegedly being
12 bodies and 1 child dead. Stop the violence. What the fuck I said.
the nephew of Riley, with Youngboy then adding how he said to stop the violence almost.
Real killers don't talk about what they did. People be lying. I used to think so too, bro.
No, nigga, niggas talk.
But these motherfuckers,
niggas say whatever the fuck they want, bro. I'm tired of like this little narrative that people be like, oh yeah, real killers will never do da, 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 da. Nigga, if a real killer was real at all, he wouldn't kill a nigga at all. Do your fucking homework. He wouldn't kill nobody at all, bro, if he had any type of realness in his bones, nigga. You know what I'm saying? F talking about it, nigga. You wouldn't even commit the action. You know what I mean? Not saying you can't nah, I ain't even gonna go down that road. We ain't going down no rabbit holes, bro. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, what be wrong with these
slow,
folks,
gang, I'm
bro?
trying to tell you.
Just as if implying that his body count is not something he wants to brag about, but rather just the unfortunate reality of the situation that his gangster rap career had placed him in. This song appeared to echo a broader message that Youngboy had been pushing in late 2022. Around the same time, in November, he even posted a somewhat strange video on social media, grinning from ear to ear while repeatedly urging his followers to stop the violence, which some people took as a serious plea, while others thought that Youngboy was simply trolling.
Hey, stop the violence. Hey, look at me. I could promise you it's a bigger side of life. Stop the violence. You could be a rich, you hear me? I could promise you. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna tell you what's in my bank account, but hey, stop the violence. You hear me? Thank you.
The song, This Not a Song, This For My Supporters, as a whole is one of the strangest songs in Youngboy's discography, consisting of over 8 minutes of Youngboy's rapping and talking that often sounds like a pure stream of consciousness, as Youngboy then continues the lyrics by implying that he doesn't actually want to beef with his ops and hurt them, before seemingly giving his quick analysis of violence in Baton Rouge, connecting it to the city's crippling poverty. He then asks for forgiveness from God, saying how he misled some people, perhaps referring to both his fans who might be influenced by his popular murder music and his young shooters back in Baton Rouge that had been killing people in the name of his 4K Trey gang, such as BB4L Nolan, who would end up catching an unrelated murder charge in the summer of 2025. The fans weren't necessarily buying the stop the violence message though, suggesting that this was really just a self-centered effort to shake off attention from three-letter agencies like the FBI and ATF that might have been looking into these bodies, while one local member would even note how YB was too up on the scoreboard to now be preaching about peace. But whether Youngboy was being serious or not, his message was likely influenced by the events of 2022, when the violence around 4K Trey would surge into overdrive, starting with the beef between two gangs mentioned earlier, the Vultures and the Bleeders, who had already
I remember this story.
gotten into a war in 2021 that ended up claiming a staggering number of people in less than 1 year, eventually also drawing in Youngboy's 4K Trey, causing a gruesome double murder in early 2022 that would shock the entire city.
I remember when this shit happened. True Bleeder.
Now, if you want to learn more in depth about the beef between the Vultures and the Bleeders in Baton Rouge, check out the earlier videos I did about this gang war on my other channels. But for the purposes of this video, let's keep things short. According to Reddit historians, the beef between these two gangs was a result of the Bleeders affiliating with gangs that the Vultures were already beefing with. One of these gangs is known as SOG, or Sleep or Grind, from Sherwood.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, that's homo as fuck, bro. Like, coming from somebody, like, I grew up in a low income area, you know what I'm saying? I had friends that used to want to play outside all day, be at the park, like, you know, do regular kid shit. But, like, once you reach a certain age, like, you know what I'm saying, you get in your teens, I'm not about to be outside hanging around a bunch of niggas all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go be hanging around. I'm not about to be in a fucking sausage festival all day, bro. Like, y'all really be fine with hanging around nigga. And then, you know, teenage years, that's when, like, a lot of niggas be dirty, bro. A lot of niggas don't take showers. A lot of niggas is bad on their hygiene because they finding the type of nigga they gotta be in life. You know what I'm saying? To hold down a type of routine, like to wash their ass every day. So you want to be around a whole bunch of immature, underdeveloped, musty ass niggas all day on the block, bro?
Game!
There's no other excuse for it, brother. There's literally no other excuse for it. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm going to be in the crib at the bare minimum. I'd rather play that game on y'all niggas than hang around a whole bunch of dirty ass niggas all day, bro. And no, you cannot come play the game with me, nigga. No, you cannot. No, I do not have water. I don't have food to come. No. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga. At some point when your friends used to come to your house and knock on the door and be like, hey, is Darius home? Is Chef home? You know what I'm saying? To come outside and play. No, ma. Tell them niggas I'm not home. You know what I'm saying? Tell them niggas I'm not at home. You know what I mean? I don't want to come outside and play, bro. I don't even want y'all niggas to hoop on my basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get y'all own motion. Go do y'all own shit, man.
According to some theories, things escalated after the Vultures would rob one of SOG's members of their chain, which they would then brag about on social media, with an original Reddit post from the 19th of April 2021 showing the Vultures rapper.
So did you rob them? This is what I'll be asking questions. Did you rob the niggas to make some money off? Did you take his chain because you wanted to make some money? Or did you take his chain because you wanted some clout? I'm starting to think that the whole gangster, whatever the gang, all that shit is only for clout at this point. Because if I'm robbing somebody, that means I'm broke as hell. You feel me?
Bro, I don't even think it's for clout, bro. I was saying this on the stream yesterday, bro. Is like it starts off as clout. It's like one of them things where it's like you don't find out really what it is until you get there, but when you get there, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how the Illuminati be doing with niggas. They lure a nigga in, then once you get in a Diddy party, you like, oh shit, nah, I ain't down with this. And then you go to the front door and that bitch locked. Then you turn around and everybody in the party looking at you like, nigga, you know you can't leave, right? It's one of them things. I feel like getting initiated to the game is one of them things, bro. It's like it look cool from the outside looking in initiation, but when you in it and then you see how I feel, how the energy is and all, bro, 9 times out of 10 you gonna look at like, nigga, this is a trap and there ain't no way out no more. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a way out, most of these people be so far gone to where they genuinely believe in their heart and soul, God wouldn't even forgive them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I don't know. I think it's just way deeper than just clout and internet, bro. It's just at some point you gotta look at it for what it is. You know what I mean? And that's just my little 2 cents of looking at something for what it is. You know what I mean? Don't mean it's the truth, but that's just how I feel. So fuck yeah.
Stupid. Like, I don't have nothing else. I don't have no other choice right now. I'm desperate. Like, I'm super broke. So I'm robbing you to get some money. I'm not robbing you to get on Instagram and talk about it. Do your homework.
YKWHIFV posting a picture of the chain together with the caption, "What's this?" This would allegedly cause an SOG member called Sherwood Marty, an old affiliate of TBG members like G Money, to put a bounty on Vulture's members' heads. And only 4 days later, on the 23rd of April, a man named Aaron Batiste, also known as Zit from the Vultures, was shot and killed on the 12,000 block of Plank Road after he had just celebrated his 29th birthday. His killer was seemingly never caught, but the bleeders would take part in dissing him, like the rapper Hotboy Do, who would make an Instagram caption thanking God for letting him see 20 because he knew someone who had died on their birthday. The revenge would seemingly come only 2 days later when 25-year-old Devonta Ennis, aka Vitae from the Bleeders, was gunned down on the north side, and his alleged killer was arrested and eventually even convicted of this murder before the conviction was ultimately overturned in 2025. But regardless of who was really behind this murder, the Bleeders blamed the Vultures, and what followed was a brutal wave of alleged back-to-back revenge killings, which would also eventually drag in the NBA 4K Trey crews directly into this deadly rivalry.
I have been reading a lot of comments about Output's co-producer and people asking what makes it worth it. I believe co-producer can enhance your workflow as well as give life.
The first get back took place on October 2021 when 25-year-old Jermorius Ferguson, a brother of the Vulture rapper YKWHIFV and another member known as Debug, was outside of a home in East Baton Rouge when someone shot at him from a passing vehicle, injuring him seriously, and he would eventually pass away months later. The police later noted that they didn't consider Ferguson to have been the intended target of the shooting, perhaps implying that V or Debug might have been the actual targets of the shooting. Later that month, the Bleeders allegedly struck again when 23-year-old Malakar Demoulin, better known as the rapper YKWHIF Car.
What does that mean, YKWHIF Car? What the fuck does that mean? Like, that's why I be thinking y'all be slow. These little boys be slow. Like, because what does that mean?
Was shot in his car in a Holiday Inn Park.
They don't know how to talk speak real words. So he basically paraphrasing a whole sentence. This nigga, so how you would say, fuck this nigga. He's saying FTN and so on. I don't know. I'm just trying to reason with how slow these niggas could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to explore every avenue to why these niggas is this slow. Are they this slow? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta dumb down to a motherfucker thinking to be like, I see why you don't see it like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do for them. I don't know what else to think for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else is working.
This was followed 3 days later by the murder of the rapper and SOG member Lou Gotti, real name Jamonte Davis.
Does that mean you know what the fuck going on? You know what I'm here for? Like who names theyself that?
At this point, 4K Trey were already indirectly involved in the beef through their close connections with certain Vultures members and their rivalry with the 300 Alliance, who in turn had become affiliated with the Bleeders, and who at this point weren't just directly beefing with the Young Boys Brothers gang, the DHG, but also openly dissing 4K Trey members, like the 300 rapper Rel Bang, rapping in the August 2020 song Smoke Talk how he plans on hitting Ben 10 from NBA with 10 bullets. However, it would end up being the next incident that would get the 4K Trey crew directly involved, as Young Boy's right-hand man Ben 10 and his cousin cousin, Marvin Batiste, were shot at while driving on a highway in Prairieville, just southeast of Baton Rouge. The shooting, which police quickly determined to be a targeted act of retaliation, left Ben, the apparent target, wounded, while his cousin Marvin was killed. The Bleeders would seemingly hint at being responsible a few months later, as Bleeder member 40 Glock U rapped on the song Gator Pack how someone got killed but the target had been Ben. Ben would reply to the dissing, saying how his cousin was not in the streets and therefore didn't.
Also, they killed his cousin, but they missed Ben. I think I do remember hearing about this.
Deserve to be killed.
Yeah, these thinking they really something. Hey, my cousin was a football player. He ain't carrying a gun. You kill somebody who even like this real. He know how to fight. That's it. Never shot nobody. Never popped no. Never did no gangster. Man, you ain't never seen no real. Yeah, I'm a headhunters. That was my cousin. Come on, man.
Didn't y'all kill somebody kid? So what's the difference? Y'all kill somebody kid. What?
Okay, I gotta repropose this suggestion because I watched yesterday's live stream and it was a whole bunch of technical difficulties, so you couldn't even fucking hear me. But what I was proposing yesterday about what we should start, like we should put in a petition as civilians of the United States for any motherfucker that wants to gangbang, any nigga who jumps off the porch, any nigga who's already committed crime. We as the people should put in a petition and send that motherfucker straight to the White House to create these niggas their own division in the military. These niggas want war, send their ass to war, you know what I'm saying? But what gotta stop is the casualties that has nothing to do with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be on live talking about, oh, that was my cousin. You killed the nigga that played football. Why are you hanging around your cousin if he's actually trying to do something better with his life, young brother? You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense to me. Like, you so pressed and trying to tell your op, oh, yeah, nigga, you ain't kill a nigga who ain't washed his ass today, nigga. You ain't kill a nigga who been rolling off a pill for 7 days straight, nigga. You killed the nigga who was actually gonna be something in life. Why are you hanging around the nigga? See, this is why we as the people need to come together and do something our damn selves about this shit. You know what I'm saying? They say America is built for the people, by the people. Nigga, we need to start exercising our motherfucking rights as citizens. Because this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And don't let them ban guns. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them ban ARs and shit for the citizens to protect themselves. You know what I mean? These niggas still gonna be getting it because at the end of the day, the government behind this shit, to where the fuck you think they getting all these damn switches and all this shit? These niggas don't even know how to wash their ass every day. You think they know how to get these guns? Like, no, nigga. They helping these niggas out too. This is all an elaborate scheme, brother. Stupid.
What the fuck is the difference? Like,
either that or America's big enough. I was saying this on stream too. America big enough, bro. We can section off some of these rural areas and just let these niggas drop into a war zone. You know what I'm saying? Literally put a fucking, that wall that Trump want to build, nigga, put a wall in a major rural area and just deploy these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You got your second attempted murder charge, nigga, you getting deployed into the war zone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All these chomos and perverts out here, they get deployed into the war zone. No weapons. Just straight hands. These niggas could be the targets. The dummy practice targets. Do your homework on making the chomos the practice targets for the street niggas in the war zone that we could create. You know what I'm saying? Something gotta be done, bro. Something has to be done. We can't eliminate it, but we for damn sure can slow this problem down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to brainstorm at ideas. I don't think that sounds bad. You either create a division in the military, send these niggas and let them go fight our enemies as a country, or you could just deploy these niggas in the most fucking ruralest parts of the backwoods of America and let these niggas fucking fight to the damn death, get zooted and fucking booted, boy.
They were saying in the Instagram, like this children, man, bro, that was not like that. You know what?
And then you saying you damn near throwing your cousin under the bus. You talking about some he not like that? Of course, nigga. He didn't want to be like that, nigga. He wanted to be an athlete. He wanted to do something in his life, nigga. Why the hell are you on here trying to flame your cousin? R.I.P. that man. May God rest in peace his soul, bro. But, bro, that is outrageous, Ben 10. That's outrageous, man. That's them Perkies and them demons talking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, every day. You know what? I'm in every day. Like, be for real. We ain't thinking.
Tired of having to stream in 720p in StreamYard or having to pay more to get 1080p quality? We got you. Start using EVMux, which is
not even
you want to post your people.
Keep saying it every time I have not paying for premium.
Still,
bruh.
later in December,
I'm
another
not
alleged
doing
cousin
it.
of Ben 10, 25-year-old Darius Joseph, also known as Jug the Ghost from the Vultures, was seemingly killed. Now, there are no news reports about his murder, but on the day of his death, there was a drive-by shooting that reportedly killed one and injured two, one of those possibly being Jug, who then died later that night, while the person who was immediately reported dead was 62-year-old Walter White, who according to the news reports was not the intended target. For Ben 10, Jug's death was seemingly the final straw. In his 2023 song Make 'Em Step, Ben 10 rapped how he had been spending his money on cars and dropping bags for Jug, seemingly implying that he had put money on people's heads to avenge Jug's death. During the funeral for Jug, on the other hand, one Vultures member would say to the camera how they're going 5 for 5, adding how 1 was down and 4 was hiding. That 1 perhaps referring to the dead Bleeders member Vitae, while the 4 remaining Bleeders members who the Vultures were targeting would soon become clear. Still, in December 2021, Ben 10 would get into a heated argument on Clubhouse with the Bleeders' most popular rapper, 18-year-old True Bleeder, real name Dante Dorsey, during which True Bleeder would accuse Ben of...
Bro, it'd be so funny because, like, y'all notice that street niggas, bro, like, you hear their name be True Bleeder and all this, that, and the third. The niggas' government be motherfucking John Piccolo. Don Quarius Bozart. You know what I'm saying? They be having the wildest regular names. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, nigga, I kind of see why you tell a nigga call you True Bleeder, even though I know that's overly pressed out, overly corny. So I know your name's something like
being a fake gangster who hadn't shot or killed anyone.
Gangsters on my you the heck. Who you ever shoot? I ain't kill nobody. Stop talking like that, then. Man, I'm a whole hoe. You can't talk like that, man. I'm a hoe. You talk like that to why I'm a hoe. Where I'm at, though. I'm a hoe, but where I'm at, though. Never did. It don't matter. I'm a hoe. We know that already, bro. And the never did nothing but talk good as a. I'm sad.
Y'all, these niggas is weird, bro.
Even shot one is up.
These motherfuckers is short yellow bus
They be them same niggas from South East,
yeah, these them niggas in your from your elementary class. You know what I'm saying? That was getting put out every motherfucking day, getting sent to ISS. When you got sent to ISS, you know, you walk into ISS, feel like you walking in a fucking mouth, hot ass fucking breath blowing on your ass. And it smell like ass. See, I told you, bro. What I tell you, bro, I don't see why motherfuckers be trying to hang around niggas all day long outside in the free. Like, nigga, that just backs up my case, bro. These niggas don't wash their ass. You ever go to in-school suspension? What the room in school suspension always smell like? Fucking ass. All these badass kids, bro, yes, they're slow. They don't even know how to wash their fucking ass, bro. These are the kids that was getting put out. These are the kids that was motherfucking fighting and shit, knocking over desks. And all you was trying to do was just go the fuck home, nigga. You like these niggas doing too much, bro. Nigga mad because he didn't know what 4 times 4 was. So he want a motherfucking, and then Johnny Ronnie started giggling. Now you want to punch him in the throat, nigga? Like, you're slow, bro. Just get better. Just get better, brother. That's it.
Go with him.
Use that as fuel to get better, bro.
Then in January 2022, the Bleeders released what was perhaps their most disrespectful song and music video yet, Pick Your Partner Up, a direct shot at the Vultures.
Shit.
In the song, True Bleeder's brother, co-bleeder, aka Oak Boy Coco, would rap how he will switch the Vultures down to see if they can really fly, while another Bleeder rapper called Peasy would rap how they've been killing their ops ever since Vitae died, implying how they had indeed been behind many murders against the Vultures. But their luck was about to run out, and on the 25th of February, while True Bleeder, co-bleeder, and some of their friends were leaving the Mall of Louisiana after a shopping spree.
Was this a picture they was at the mall right here?
To February, while True Bleeder, co-bleeder, and some of their friends were leaving the Mall of Louisiana after a shopping spree, they were ambushed by what seemed like a planned assassination crew, who arrived with 2 cars and opened fire on the car of True Bleeder and the others, killing True Bleeder and his friend Cliff, real name Clifton Lindsay, on the scene, while injuring 2 others. And a gruesome video showing the aftermath of the hit was captured at the scene. Interestingly, after this truly shocking incident, it wasn't the Vultures who were doing most of the dissing, but rather none other than Youngboy's 4K Trey crew personally. Youngboy's brother B-Way Youngie would post a story right after the incident saying LOL with a laughing emoji, and also seemingly trolling everyone by liking a tribute post made for Bleeder. B-Way had a very personal reason to hate True Bleeder, as he had allegedly been shot by him in the past. Ben 10, who had just been arguing with True Bleeder online a few months earlier, posted himself on Instagram listening to True Bleeder's music, and filmed himself walking in that Mall of Louisiana while taunting how he can't go out like them other boys.
And I go out like them other boys. 3 deep, you hear me? So
yes, you can go out like them other boys.
Indeed, you can.
Yes, you can.
I said, never get some shoes. You got like no. I got tape with me.
Go out like them other boys.
Cause I can't go out like the other boys. Yeah, fat. Yeah, thinking it's the ground. What's that, gangster? Yeah.
Like, nigga, how else you expect you gonna go out? You know what I'm saying? If we living in a world that karma is very real, the energy you put out into this world is the energy you receive. You think it was just like a better option for you, my nigga? And you out here killing niggas, robbing niggas, killing kids and shit. Like, you just think there's a better alternative for you. You think ain't, like, karma ain't gonna come back. You don't think, like, nothing's gonna happen. You can't go out like them other boys. Shit, them other boys probably got shot 10 times. They might shoot your ass 20. Do your fucking homework. If that's what you mean. 'Cause that's the only thing I'm getting out of it. If you doing the same shit that them other boys doing, bro, there's no better alternative for you to go out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta face that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta face that. You gotta come to terms with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I am on location in that, man.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore. And it works? Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their availability, I click auto schedule, and boom, there it goes.
Being them all? Yeah, I'm being
4K Trey members would also reference the incident in their music. NBA Big B rapped in the song I Go, featuring P. Youngin, how they caught their ops.
I'm lost for words. Y'all know I got a big ass mouth. I like to talk.
Flipping and killed 2, but all of them should have died. Herm's entire verse on the song, Soul Snatcher with Big B, can also be seen as a reference to the killing of True Bleeder, as he raps how they got the drop up on them boys, and how the ops' friends had been crying on Instagram afterward, which seems to be a reference to the Bleeders rapper 54 Don Dada. Herm also rapped how it was all fun and games when the ops proclaimed the murder of his friend.
Now, why would you do that to yourself? You gonna get on Instagram recording yourself crying over your dead homie, knowing that they gonna troll you, bro.
Per 54 Don Dada. Herm also rapped how it was all fun and games.
Nigga, don't cry now, nigga. What the fuck is you crying now for, bro? It's too late to cry, bro. Nigga, you should have cried when Brody beat your ass during initiation to get into the game.
When their ops were claiming the murder of his friend, which could be a reference to Marvin or Jug, but then the tables turned as Herm.
You hype killings, bro. That's corny, rat cornball. I hype killing. Every time somebody dies, I say how stupid it is. I do the exact opposite of hype. Get your weird ass on somewhere. Nigga just be on the tension on in the fucking chat.
Gave money to some young members to slide back.
Matt, you
referencing
gotta stop giving these you gotta stop giving these niggas attention, bro. The only attention you should be giving these niggas in the chat that be just saying some off the wall ignorant that literally does not have anything to do with nothing. Niggas just kick them niggas out the chat, nigga. Fuck them niggas, man. Do your homework, bro. Fuck them niggas, bro.
The murder of True Bleeder and Cliff. Fans even speculated that Youngboy himself was referencing True Bleeder's murder in the song 4K Trey Baby, where he first states how his crew are killing or zipping their ops in the gang war before
Even though
describing.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel you, bro. I'll probably call their ass out too, bro. Cause why not, bro? Why not? Do your homework, man. My bad, Mako, cause I do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I applaud you, my nigga.
Sending 30 shots through somebody's car door, not just describing exactly what happened, but also seemingly taking responsibility for sending this hit. While the music video for the song begins with a scene that seems to portray 4K Trey member Who Gang B giving Youngboy's instructions to two masked up shooters, who then pull off a drive-by like the very one that killed True Bleeder. Then, in April 2022, a few months after the gruesome double murder, the Vulture member Debug, real name Demetrion Grimm, whose brother Gmo had allegedly been killed by the Bleeders, was arrested and charged with the murders of True Bleeder and Cliff. However, in a surprising turn of events, which echoed what had happened to Boozilla's killers, the police couldn't find enough evidence, and the grand jury declined to formally charge him.
I told y'all, I think Youngboy got to deal with the devil, bro.
Bro, what do you mean you think? What do you mean think he does? I was saying all this. See, look, I'm really pissed, but like I said, bro, sometimes you just got to take that first step, even though you don't know, and that's kind of what this is for me. That first live stream, I was saying all this, but you could barely hear me, you know what I'm saying? All this is demonic works, bro. It's works of the devil. Just like how God can bless you, the devil can bless you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? The devil can bless you too. You know what I mean? You gotta know which is which. You gotta know which blessings are fruitful and which ones are just of this life, of the moment, of pleasure, to keep you content, to keep you from growing. You know what I'm saying? But the devil could give you $1 million, because what is giving you $1 million? That's of this world. That has nothing to do with eternity. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with your soul. That has nothing to do with the next life. That has nothing to do with going to heaven. Your bank account has nothing to do with that. So just because somebody is successful doesn't necessarily mean they're a good leader or man. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have the right, you know what I'm saying, the right intent or the right, you know what I'm saying, like the right intentions for you or for whatever situation, you know what I'm saying? We got to realize that. We got to stop looking at the problem with our eyes and go within, you know what I'm saying? Start relying on your intuition more. Start matching energy. Not like matching energy literally, but start analyzing energy. Start peeping the energy. Stop going off of looks. Stop going off of what the appearance may be, nigga. We got to start going off of fucking energy, nigga. That's the only way that you're going to be able to know, to recognize. You know what I'm saying? We got to start peeping the energy these niggas move with. Yeah, this nigga got 100 M's, but what is this nigga's energy like? Why is everybody always saying he's demonic? Why is he always saying some suicidal shit? Why is this nigga always saying some negative shit? Why when you listen... My bad. Why when you listen to the nigga music, the shit is always about killing and something that doesn't have anything to do with uplifting energy? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start analyzing energy, folks.
This man ain't got away with all of this shit.
He ain't get away. And then see, look, man, I gotta stop right there. He ain't get away with it, bro. It's always the man upstairs is always watching, bro. We ain't getting away with nothing. It's a reason why these niggas feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? Even though you dissing dead offs and all that, why you losing sleep at night? Why don't you feel like you can do better in life even though that you have 12 children and 29 baby mamas? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you feel like that you could do more with your wealth as far as motivating and uplifting and helping the world? You know what I'm saying? Why you do so many drugs? Why you be rolling so much, bro? Because you can't deal with the thought of what you did. That is conviction. That is God letting you know, bro, you ain't get away with that. Yeah, you might still be living, but you're tormented, ain't you? That's not really living life, is it? Being tormented? No, you're just here. You're just a shell. You're just literally in passive mode. Literally, do your homework on passive mode. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is halfway impossible.
He would continue to live the good life, traveling the country with his brother, YKWHIFV, who seemed like he was about to sign a deal with Youngboy's NBA label. Meanwhile, on Reddit, the online sleuths would gather lists about all the people who had allegedly been on the True Bleeder hit. These allegedly including both Debug and his brother, the Vultures rapper V, the 4K Trey member Who Gang Tay Life, and two other Vultures members called 1012 and CJ, as well as another 4K Trey member called Oaktown J, also known by the
Damn, it took 75 niggas to kill 2 people? Shit, they sent the whole fucking SWAT team?
name Headstone, who according to some Reddit expiry date.
Oh, shit. I just reversed this shit on accident, y'all. I'm blue.
That's why I got my keyboard away from me, because, hey, like I said, Mako, that's some shit I do. Do your homework.
YKWHIFV, who seemed like he was about to sign a deal with Youngboy's allegedly been on the Tree member called Oaktown J, also known by the menacing name Headstone, who according to some Redditors actually plays one of the shooters in Youngboy's 4K Trey Baby music video. But while the charges against Debug wouldn't stick, he too would eventually meet street justice, as he was killed in a 2024 triple shooting that we'll discuss more later. But meanwhile, after the murders of True Bleeder and Cliff, it would only take a few months for another body to drop, as 4K Trey's old rivals, the TMH gang, would end up losing another member.
Okay, that's where we stopped the fucking video. I got 30 more minutes of this video. I did 2 parts, so I'm probably gonna post both parts right after this live. I appreciate y'all for this W stream. I'm gonna get my
I'm getting more efficient at this. It's day 2, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate whoever was watching this, you know what I'm saying? Whoever come to watch this in the future, you know what I'm saying? After the consistency has taken place, even though it will never stop, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework, you know what I'm saying? But this, to me, has been a successful live, you know what I'm saying? On day 2, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting jiggy with this shit. I'm starting to swerve in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to get out here in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to jump off the porch in the real streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to jump off the porch in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework. So I appreciate all y'all. I hope all y'all have a lovely night. I hope all y'all had a Merry Christmas. I said it yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say it again. Hope y'all have a happy holidays, because we got New Year's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your family. You know what I'm saying? Always be grateful. Give thanks to God. You know what I'm saying? Just be grateful to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful to be here. Like a bare minimum. If you ain't grateful for anything, be grateful to be here. You know what I'm saying? And always take that moment to just thank God for whatever you got in life, because it could be much worse. Do your homework. And it could be much worse. You know what I'm saying? But y'all hear me, I'm here with y'all. As long as y'all hear me, I'm gonna motivate y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can motivate me by spamming up that chat. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Try to get my second streaming income going on. And yeah, I'm gonna get up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get up on day 3. Do your homework. on live stream day 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get groovy in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Stupid.